your textures, you use a lot of textures,
I like
right?
texture. I'm
And
a big fan of textures. Yeah.
so tell us about those textures. How do you produce those?
So some of the textures are just blobs of paint that have been slathered on. Other textures have been glued to the surface. So I'll use acrylic gel mediums and create some different interesting textures out of gel mediums. I've been printing on the gel surfaces, so I'll go online and just pull kind of random images. Sometimes it's things that I remember as a child, and those will kind of like lead into something else. But then I'll cobble them together in Photoshop, and then take them to a commercial printer, and they print the images on top of the gel medium, and then I'll cut pieces of the gel medium up and attach it in different areas to the painting, which creates an interesting. You've got the real flat kind of surface of the paper, and then from there you've got kind of the brush strokes, and then the even more thick textured gel mediums on top of that. So it's like this layering process that's really fascinating to me.
And this paper that you've been working on, I've watched you work with it before. Explain that paper again. It's a synthetic paper.
Yeah, it's almost like a plastic. It's a polypropylene.
Okay.
I think it was created for the printing industry, but a lot of people use it for watercolor. It accepts pretty much any media, oil, acrylic.
It has no texture.
Doesn't have any texture. It's real smooth. It's slick. It feels like plastic almost, but it's got kind of a slight velvety kind of feel to the surface, and you can get some really cool rubbings. Like you can put images or textures underneath the paper and do like rubbings and get rubbings, and I'm really interested in getting different rubbings and things going on. But yeah, it's an interesting surface. Unlike normal rag paper, which soaks in the wet media, it just kind of lays on the surface until it dries.
Do you seal these paintings?
No, you don't need to seal them. They're then mounted. Once it's complete, I'll mount the paper to a cradled wooden frame. But yeah, I don't put any sealant over the surface.